Good afternoon everyone, this is Khel. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to discuss about derivation of quadratic formula came from in a quadratic equation. Okay, this afternoon I'm going to discuss about derivation of quadratic formula came from in a quadratic equation. So we have here, first and foremost, we're going to write the quadratic equation. We have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So this is what we call a quadratic equation. And then our goal is, came from in a quadratic equation, we're going to transform that into a quadratic formula. Our quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is what we call a quadratic formula. So, first and foremost again, we are going to write here ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So, divide both sides by a, here a, and also a, also a. And then divided by out here, a. So, the remaining expression is x squared plus b over a x plus c over a equals 0. And after that, we are going to transpose this c over a to the right. We have here x squared plus b over a x equals to negative c over a. And then we need to put that inside the quantity. And then since that this is a binomial, we need to make it a perfect square trinomial. The question is how. So we're going to use that completing the square like this. So we have here x squared plus b over a x plus blank equals negative c over a. How to complete the square? So we're going to observe the literal coefficients in the second term, then multiply it by 1/2, like this. We have b over a times 1/2 equals b over 2a, then square. The answer is b squared over 4a squared. Then write it here. b squared over 4a squared. And then after that, since that this is inside the quantity, therefore understood we have our numerical coefficient 1, we need to multiply it to the third term, then add to the constant. Comes x squared plus b over a x plus b squared over 4a squared equals b squared divided by 4a squared minus c over a. So we have here c over a. And then we're going to factor it by conjugate factoring. So we're going to write here two parentheses here, x, x. The techniques here is we are going to write b here, plus and plus, b and b. Then multiply by 2 in the denominator. We have 2a. Also here 2a. So therefore the factor of x squared plus b over a x plus b squared over 4a squared is the quantity of x plus b over 2a times the quantity of x plus b over 2a equals, since that this is the similar fraction, we need to find the LCD. We have 4a squared. Then 4a squared divided by 4a squared equals 1. Then times b squared equals to b squared. Then minus b squared, 4a squared divided by a 4a squared divided by a, divide out. So therefore the answer is 4a. So we have here 4a times c, 4ac. As you observe that we have two terms here, two groups. We are going to write it as 1. X plus b over 2a raised to the power of 2 equals b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Okay, let's continue here. We have x plus b over 2a squared equals bilang b squared minus 4ac divided by 4a squared. Then we're going to extract square root like that, plus and minus. Extracting square root, we have to extract like that. So the remaining expression is x plus b over 2a equals plus minus. Since that b squared minus 4ac is not a perfect square, just copy b squared minus 4ac. Then since that 4 is a perfect square, the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of a squared is a. Then transpose b divided by 2 to the right. So x equals negative b over 2a plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Since that they are the same denominator, all you have to do is just combine the common denominator. We have x equals negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So as we all know that, our goal came from a quadratic equation going to the quadratic formula. So came from here, we derive x equals negative b plus minus or positive and negative square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we have here our quadratic formula. It's already derived. Okay? That's the end of my video this afternoon. If you like the video, please subscribe and click the notification bell in order for you to be notified if meron akong bagong video. Thanks for watching. Bye!